Well, I got some special guests in the studio. Pandemic Theory, you guys jump on the mic and then introduce yourselves. Tell me what you do in the band.
I'm Josh Smith, play guitar.
Taylor Reed with guitar.
Ryan Roaring drums.
And you guys are looking for a lead singer, right? You don't have a lead singer.
Yeah, we're talking to a few people right now. We got a guy that we're talking to in Michigan, actually, that might be considering moving down here because of what we play. So we're really excited about that.
Well, that is fantastic. Now, Josh, your dad is the one that called me to set up this interview. I just wanted to make fun of you for that. Your dad's setting up interviews for you.
Yeah. Yeah. He does a little bit of networking for us as well.
So explain the name, Pandemic Theory. Where did you guys get that?
Oh man, we were just sitting in Ryan's house one day when we were practicing, and we were kind of thinking of a solid band name we were going to come up with, and we found that through us playing our music, it reaches out to a bunch of different audiences, not just one direct metal crowd, that other people tend to like it as well. So we kind of saw our music kind of spreading like a disease, and we thought, it's kind of like a pandemic, and Theory just came along with it.
It just sounded pretty cool.
It does sound, it's a cool name,
yeah.
Pandemic Theory. So explain the music for people out there that haven't had a chance to hear you guys. I mean, like some of your influences.
Oh, it's very hard-hitting for sure. Like, we have a bunch of metal influences as well as melodic rock and a lot of ambient stuff, so there's a lot of stuff all mixed in there, but we get a lot of influences from.
And we get a lot of influences from like Killswitch Engage,
get close to that mic.
SLA Dying, even early influences from Metallica, just the thrash, early stages of thrash Metallica, I guess. So. And
a little Satriani, since you guys.
Well, a little bit.
Certainly, a huge Satch fan.
Well, now you guys were explaining. You think Satriani is actually an alien. Let's talk about that. I just think that's funny.
We have determined as a band that I've seen Joe Satriani live myself. I watched him in Dallas, and just the way he performs and what he looks like, man, he's totally not from this earth, man.
So I'm going to throw in some Satriani just for you guys, since you're a big fan of Satriani. Now, you guys brought a CD in. We're going to play a song. What's the song title?
This song is called Garden of the Gods. It's one of our favorites and a bunch of our fans' favorites, and I'm sure y'all enjoy it too.
Okay, here it is. I am thoroughly impressed.
Thank you.
Thoroughly impressed. Now, you actually have lyrics to the songs. You just don't have a singer, right?
Certainly. The lead singer that we had, we had to let him go. It seemed like he wasn't as serious as we were, so.
Well, you want to make this, like this is your dream.
Oh, certainly. I mean, we're all very hardened musicians. We've been playing our whole entire lives. It's just something that, it's a calling upon us that we have to do. We don't really have a choice in it.
Yeah, you didn't start a band just so you could party. You started a band to make music.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some of the upcoming shows. I know you've got some shows coming up.
Oh yeah, we got the 16th of March at PD's Place in Gainesville. It's a really cool club, man. Good people. Even though it's kind of a smaller club, it's still fun, man. All the people are nice. And then we got the 23rd of March at the Aardvark in Fort Worth. That's a
KTRX exclusive. I just wanted to throw that in there. You haven't announced that date yet. So.
We got our manager Mike Mazingo in here with us right now. He's kind of videotaping us, but yeah, we've got that gig at the Aardvark, and we get paid by percentage of the door. So certainly, any of you fans out there of us, if you could please show up into Fort Worth. We don't get paid unless you show up, so we would really appreciate your support.
They need as many people to show up as they can. They gotta pay bills, right?
We're starving musicians, seriously.
So let's talk about how the band got started. I always like to ask, who started it? Was it just kind of a group thing, or what?
Well, what really happened was Ron and Josh, they'd known each other for a while, and me personally, I had no clue who Ron was, and I had a guitar mentor by the name of Jason Comm, and he was helping me out, in kind of the ways of the guitar. Well, anyway, he met up with Ron's drum teacher, Chris Frederick, and said, hey, I got this cool guitarist. Well, Chris was like, well, hey, man, I got this cool drummer. And me and Roaring met up at the McDonald's parking lot here in Ardmore, and just met him and just saw this, this track running skinny kid walking up, and just kind of come to find out, man, it was craziest drummer I'd ever seen in my life around this area. So as far as that comes together, you know, Josh had some projects before, and we just all got together and one day, and magic happened.
Magic happened. Now you guys have some websites, right, where people can go and hear your music, find out where you're going to be, what shows you've got coming up.
Yeah, we're on Facebook and Reverb Nation. You can just search us through Reverb Nation, and yeah, you can get us on YouTube and Pure Volume. Just type in the address and / Pandemic Theory at the end of the address.
And so anybody can go and check out some. You've got some other songs
Yeah.
on there, right, too, on your website.
Certainly, we've got 3 songs we did in the studio there total. There's kind of an instrumental track on one of them, but as far as ambient noises and stuff like that, kind of an intro track for us before we come out on stage when we play and stuff like that. We've got a lot of live videos, some other songs that have not been recorded that we have on video camera, and just live videos of us just jamming around, you know, doing it.
And so I hear, and I don't know if you guys are allowed to talk about this, and you can tell me to shut up if you want. I hear you're getting some national interest. You know, some bigger recording labels out there who are showing some interest in you guys.
Yeah, that's at this time that's kind of that was a no comment, but
Hush, hush.
we've,
Hush, hush, it's on the down low.
we've got people hollering at us, man. We have some investors talking to us right now.
That's always good.
We're trying to relocate right now to the Denton, Texas area. Like-minded people down there, in a better music scene for what we play.
Right. They've got more venues for you to play than they do in this area.
Oh, certainly. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to throw some Joe Satriani for you guys, since you guys came into the studio.
Thank
So
We love you, Andal.
here's some
Thank you.
Surfing with the Alien.